Okay, I think we're live. Let me check that everything's working. That seems okay to me. Okay, so before I actually start playing, there's a bunch of stuff I guess I should bring up. First of all, I guess Sleep Touch. We need Sleep Touch on Waka, right? We got the drop for Titus last time. Just this, and yeah, pretty sure I'll have it on armor, by the way. I think in my last playthrough I actually forgot about that, like I thought it could only drop on weapons or something, I feel like, because you can actually also get it on armor apparently, so we definitely do want that on armor, so that we can use it at the same time as evade encounter, which will actually be quite relevant here. So yeah, let me just start doing that, just need to know which save file this is. 143, okay. So yeah, I'll start doing that, and while doing that we can talk a bit, I guess. Yeah, first of all, I think it's probably gonna have to make this a bit of a shorter stream today. I'll explain why in a reason, or in a bit I'll explain the reason, I'll show you why. Oh god, wait, where's the equipment? I'm blind. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I could have done that off screen as well, but I don't really want to do anything off screen because I want to have basically the entire run documented pretty much. So yeah, even the random save editing, I guess I'm just going to be doing like this now. Again, I don't know what it's supposed to look like or what it's supposed to be called. I'm just going to have it be Arm Guard 5, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea. Is there anything that sounds like it would be related to sleep? If not, I can make a Tetra Arm Guard, I guess, always. Yeah, okay, I don't know, let's just make it a Tetra Arm Guard with Sleep Touch, okay. Yeah, oddly enough, the save editor actually automatically fills in the weapon name whenever you try to change stuff around like that, but it doesn't do it for armor, I don't really know why. Okay, so this should be done, I hope. Oh, I should probably save it on a different slot. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I hope there is no save file corruption or something that I run into. So, there we go, and do it encounter. There we go. Yeah, so I made a community post about that. Actually, let me pull up the community post about what I was up to, basically. Let me see here. I can read it out to you. If I can find it, I'm kind of blind. What's up with that? Oh, here, okay. So yeah, basically, in Gagazet there's a lot of stuff. One of those things I was worried about, oh wow, that was 9 weeks ago actually, I thought it was more like 9 weeks, sorry, 9 days, so it was like 7 days. Yeah, it's been over a week actually since the last stream, and that's actually not very good. I do intend to do 2 streams still this week, because that's always the plan, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to do another one tomorrow, which is fine. I've prepared a little bit, like I've practiced a decent bit of the segments here, so of the upcoming ones. Okay, so yeah, basically we're gonna have the fight, right, with Yanka and Bjorn Ronso, and Kimari can't beat it normally, so we're gonna have to do something with Kimari, and I basically cooked up this entire strat that I was supposed to use against Penance. It involved using Kimari as the damage dealer because obviously, so if Lulu goes up here to get double cast, she's gonna miss out on a lot of magic. This is 17, I believe, entire level ups that will not give us any magic. I guess there's 2 agility here, but yeah, no magic. Largely not very useful stats. So basically my thought was I don't want my damage dealer to be the one to get double cast. And as such, I decided maybe Kimari should be the damage dealer. So I was gonna put him on Lulu's board. Oh no, sorry, actually I was gonna put him on Yuna's board, although I did consider Lulu's board as well. There's a lot of stuff you have to take into account here. So then he'd go down here and get Ultima basically, while Lulu goes up here and gets double cast, and then we just try to beat Crazy Valifor as quickly as possible in order to give him double cast Ultima. Now there's a lot of trouble with that, because if we do that, obviously first of all it costs a return sphere, and we could save that by just having Lulu walk back here, which I believe is 6th level up, something like that. I did calculate it, I'm not sure what the exact number was anymore. So we'd be 6 levels behind on Lulu, and Lulu is still gonna have to be our damage dealer for a long time, because Kimari wouldn't actually have any spells if we put him on Yuna's board. He'd have Holy, which is obviously useless, and he'd have Ultimate Double Cast, which is also useless for large parts of even the post game. So that's really a strategy that was optimized only for Seraph. And then, however, I did try that, and I tested against so many different super bosses, basically, in the post game. Like, it seems like it could work. However, I actually found that that's probably not even the optimal strategy for Seraph, because if you recall last time, because of the silence proof that Yuna already has on her magic booster weapon, because whoever is her damage dealer is going to have to use magic booster. Because of that, I actually think that Yuna is the optimal damage dealer, and I tried to like do different sphere grid paths for all of them, and I mapped it out and completely just see what stats they end up with. And yeah, Kimari's magic stat ended up being a bit underwhelming, unless I don't go for 62 agility, which I do want, because that's the whole point, basically, right, of doing this whole thing. So if I have Kimari here and I aim for a similar magic stat that Lulu had in my last playthrough, I could also give him 62 agility, pretty much. That was the whole plan. However, it didn't actually work out very well. As I said, his stats were underwhelming. Also, I feel like Yuna is just a better damage dealer for sure because of her silence immunity. So basically, I then mapped out another sphere grid progression with Yuna as the damage dealer, where she, I think, had 2 teleport spheres and 3 return spheres, I want to say, invested into her, and she ended up with 127 magic and 62 agility, or a little higher than 62, but the 62 is the cap for the tick speed, so that's what matters the most. And I want to say that's probably the optimal strategy, and we end up using Kimari anyway. I just use him as a utility person, basically. I'll be putting him on Yuna's grid, pretty much. So he can get the use command naturally, wherever that is here. I think we put him on shell here. He starts here, and then he goes down here, gets use, and then at some point, I think on this agility node, I send him somewhere else. However, there are actually a lot of complications for that, so after this, after getting this with Yuna, I mean, she kind of needs to go somewhere else, obviously, and with the progression I'd mapped out, it's kind of difficult to take level ups on Yuna for a while, because ideally I'd like to put her down here, yeah, here, to the Ultima, but nobody's gonna have Ultima for a while, because nobody's going there except for Lulu, but Lulu needs to get double cast first, obviously, because that's, first of all, the more important spell anyway, because we just need it to deal damage. And second of all, I don't actually know, I'm pretty sure the story bosses would be fine without double cast, but still. Nobody's going down here basically, and I'm not going to return Sphere Lulu if I do that, because otherwise you won't have enough return Sphere, so she gets double cast, she wastes basically 6 levels going back down here, and then she still has to make it all the way here to Ultima. And yeah, so Yuna has to hold very many level ups. We can send her up here to get Osmos. There's also, oh wait, there isn't agility here, okay, yeah, that's a problem. There is agility that we can get in the Sin area, I think in the city. That's important for crossing an agility threshold that we'll kind of need for a cheese strat against Crazy Valifor that I haven't discovered. I think I mentioned it before. It's the Mighty Atmar guy. He also does challenge runs for this mod, apparently. I should check out his channel. It's very cool. We need a certain agility threshold on Bahamut that will need a little bit more agility for than Yuna can get on her natural steer grid, so I'll probably end up putting agility somewhere here. But I also want all the other characters to get it, so I kind of want to put it down here, actually. It's just really complicated, you know. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I do have a build that I kind of tried. I have the save file for it. I'll probably show you guys at the end of the stream or something. I can do like one or two attempts against Seraph, you'll see. So the big upside of that is we'll have 62 agility on all three of our characters that fight Seraph, which makes it more manageable. We won't have to waste turns curing silence, and also we have White Wind. So if our damage dealer, which will be Yuna, gets hit by Calamity, basically it's not an instant game over anymore. So I want to say I believe that's the most consistent way of trying to beat Seraph in Ironman. I'm not sure exactly how I'd estimate our odds to be. I did very many test attempts against Seraph. I want to say you can win like maybe 30-35% of the time, which is pretty good odds. I think we'll take that. Anyway, I think that's enough talking though. Oh, there is one constellation I haven't tried yet, however, which is... Okay, yeah, actually, let's not... I'm talking too much, let's just keep playing here. Let's go to Gagazet. Also, another thing is we don't actually need the white magic spheres, so... I think I actually won't be putting Kimari on Yuna's board yet.
This isn't the way in.
Because I could... There is one more thing that I haven't tried, which could, like, try to brute force Kimari as a damage dealer, basically. I haven't tried yet. I spent like probably 10 hours at least testing so much stuff. I kind of burned out on it, to be honest, so that's probably why I haven't streamed in like 9 days apparently, or something like that. I'm not sure. Now I'm fine again though. I can have some consecutive streams today and tomorrow. There's, by the way, if I did put Kimari on Yuna's grid like I just showed, there are some issues with the fight. I can kind of get it through dark, and it's not... I think there is a way. I found a way to make it 100% consistent anyway. But it's a little bit more iffy, basically. I think I'm just gonna give him a white magic sphere for haste. Last time I gave him slow Ga, yeah, because that's more useful in single target haste, obviously. We'll have haste Ga soon, so no need to have haste. However, haste does make the fight a little bit more comfortable. It doesn't matter really if I go for haste or slowga, but I didn't really end up using the slowga at all last time, so we'll do haste this time. Yeah, I realize it's kind of lame after talking about Kimari's progression to just do it like this after all. However, I really just don't want to... I just kind of don't want to commit yet. I'm kind of scared that I might have some new insight, you know, until we actually arrive at Seraph. And I did so much testing, but I feel like there's still a little bit of stuff I could test. I really want to maximize our win probability against Seraph, so I think I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, by the way, the downside to using a white magic sphere is basically there's kind of a lot of merit to getting these on Kimari, which we won't be getting if I do that right. Actually, how many white magic spheres are there? Let me just look that up on the item list. Is that how you spell it? Yes, okay. Yes, oh wait, we get 5 into it. Wait, then I can do it, right? There's no problem, actually. Is there anything else I need a white magic sphere for? I guess I don't need to cover all 4 elements anyway, so that's also a reason why I feel like it's not that bad to do this. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give him haste for now. Some of the elements that the arms use are not that dangerous, however, I found there's a lot of merit to having the null spells on Kimari. So for now I'm gonna give him haste here. And obviously put him on loner. Funnily enough, I saw when I looked at my video for this fight last time, I didn't have him on loner for some reason. I don't know what I had him on, I think ally or something. It's really weird. I think this doesn't really matter, but yeah, sure. Oh, I have permanent sensor on still, let me just fix that. I think it doesn't matter, they should be censorable anyway. Okay, no more permanent sensor. Is there a shop here already? Yes, okay. I'm pretty sure we'll have to buy holy waters at some point. I'm not sure if we'll have to do it just yet, though. And I'm pretty sure I'll also have to buy some high potions. Let's do it like this, I guess. Okay. So, yeah, with haste we should just be fine here. Okay, so by the way, if you saw the community post, there was one more thing that I kind of just really wasted time over, now retrospectively looking at it, was that one sells some really good equipment. I don't really want to get too much into the detail of that, but basically it would really affect the order in which I could do some of the super bosses, I feel like, if I were to buy some of that, and so I thought that was like an exclusive decision I had to do now. And I actually found out later by total coincidence that he just moves to Macolania after this, so I can actually just buy it anytime. So I really wasted a lot of time testing stuff for that. It was completely unnecessary. I'm gonna do the Kimari fight and then we'll go back to the Calm Plains, I think, to farm overdrives, but yeah, for now we just do this fight. We can start with haste. It's always this turn one, let's make it a bit slower. So I can always just fire. This guy deals no magic damage and this guy deals no physical damage, so as long as I just keep this up, they practically do nothing to me. And as you can see, I'm getting 3 turns regularly, and I've actually let me heal just in case something goes terribly wrong. I'm getting 3 turns regularly enough so I can lance it in between sometimes. Whenever I need to recover MP. Don't even really need a dark attack, he deals like 50 damage if he hits me, but yeah. It's not like I mind going for Lancet anyway. Guess I can use my T-card as well as some kind of added safety measure. I really don't think there's much that can go wrong here, but why not? Actually, let's use a normal attack here. Deals no damage anyway. I'm not sure if I'll get 3 turns. Yeah, okay, so it wouldn't have mattered, but I just wanted to be safe. This might take a while. I do want to kill them at the same time, so I'm probably going to use Thunder on Buron at some point to kill him slower. Aqua Breath does like 750 I think to Yanka and like 2.8k to Buron, something like that. Yeah, this is a bit boring. Rather have it be boring than difficult for a solo Kimari fight. It's also probably difficult to make this not boring. I mean, like, how could you possibly make this challenging? It's just one character that you have. I guess there are some games where you control only one character that can be challenging, even if it's turn-based. So yeah, maybe not in this game's engine. Start using Thunder now. Really don't want to kill him too early. Okay, we're almost done. It's a risky fight to make that, yeah, for sure, of course. Could cause very many complications. Well aware of that. Yeah, I guess I can do some more flux today. I think I'll keep the Sanctuary Keeper for tomorrow's stream that I am pretty sure we'll have as well. Kinda getting a bit tired already. I did mean to start the stream a bit earlier than this actually, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, I just spent so much time basically just testing all this other stuff that I didn't really get to prepare the eminent segments too much, but it's okay. I think we're pretty much done here now. Yeah, I'm barely even paying attention to the fight actually. I'm probably thundering him twice. It's not even necessary a lot, but yeah, I don't really care. Okay. I think I can Aqua Breath now. Actually, should I even do that? I mean, it's better to save Counter Ball. We'll fill overdrives anyway, but I guess I can also just save the time. Yeah, I just need to kill them at the same time. It should be fine. If I don't crit, at least it should be fine. Okay, I think we've got this. Oh no, I missed. Wait, what? I was darked? Oh no, I didn't even see. Okay, fine. Then I have to do Aqua Breath. Okay, I should have paid more attention. I shouldn't have used Dark Attack in the first place. There's no reason. He deals like 50 damage as I said, so yeah. That's a bit unfortunate, but now I'll just have to farm overdrives for a bit longer. Yeah, I do want to show off what I intend to do with Seraph at the end of the stream. Depending on how long it takes to get there, we'll see how far I can play here. To do this. Okay, I guess everyone to ally, so we can farm the plans. My favorite enemies to farm. So yeah, we have Riku's overdrive in case I get ambushed by something really nasty, so we should be fine. Just need to have her outside the initial party. And is any of this relevant? Maybe poison proof? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's keep going. Do any of the NPCs still give you anything? I have no idea. Maybe I'll talk to them in a bit. So the good thing is that there is a chocobo here apparently, which I can just get immediately, so we can run to a safe sphere with this. I'm not sure which one's closest. Like, would I be closer to my chocobo here? I think I'll just go to the other safe sphere. I'll run here. Okay. Time to farm some overdrives for Gagazet. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm willing to use a lot of ethers on Gagazet. I kinda noticed its fights are really annoying. But it's not that difficult, at least, so that's the good news. Last time it was so difficult because I just didn't want to use any ethers, and I was really stubborn about that, but yeah, turns out it's actually not very difficult at all. Can I do this? I'm not sure, I don't think this will kill. Oh, it's also this one acting anyway. Okay, so let's attack this once, I guess, and then I can Sleep Buster. Do I have it equipped, even? I don't know if I have the Sleep Touch equipped. I forgot. I think I have it equipped. This probably deals like no damage. Lava will finish this guy, and then I guess I can flare. Okay, time to just pass turn for a million years again. My favorite part. By the way, the reason I realized I can just buy once his gear in Makulania is I was messing around with the save editor, because I wanted to edit my stats on a separate save file from the old run so I could test different strategies against Seraph. And yeah, while doing that I saw that there was some kind of box you could tick concerning once appearing in Makulania or something, and then I googled it, and yeah, apparently he just moves there if you talk to him in Gagazet, so yeah. That's the downside of not really being very knowledgeable about the vanilla Final Fantasy X game. I've mentioned before, obviously I'm like not some kind of diehard Final Fantasy X fan or anything like that. I just really like this mod, that's all. No attachments to the base game. I don't even know all that much about that. There's probably a lot of mechanics I'm not familiar with even. I'm just gonna haste Orin actually to make this a bit faster. I should also slow everyone else. Don't know if this is even worth it. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Takes long enough. How did I find out about the mod? If I recall correctly, it was a playthrough recommended to me on YouTube, on my YouTube homepage. It was Dansk08's playthrough. I did recognize his channel. I'm not really sure why, but I did know his channel for some reason, so yeah. I clicked on it, and then yeah, I thought it was really cool actually, the mod. I just generally like very difficult games. Oh damn it, I have Ice Strike. I like really difficult games, and yeah, this seems really difficult. I mean, it's not like that impossibly hard or anything, but so it's just generally quite enjoyable when things are hard. I don't know why I did that. Null Blaze, completely unnecessary. Yeah, I do seem to have the Sleep Touch weapon equipped. I have played the original FF10, of course, as like a child, though I don't even know how old I was. I had a save file at like 250 hours on it. Took me quite a while apparently to beat the game. I mean also the post-game stuff, not just the story. Alright, so there is one down. So I think I want to start with this formation, but there is one downside to that, being that there is one encounter that I kinda just want to summon for, even if it's not an ambush, because it takes so many resources to do that, and that's the one with the imp and the 2 bombs. I really hate the bombs. I kinda just want to summon for that fight, so I'm considering not having Yuna in, which when I did all my testing I kinda did have Yuna in at all times, and I don't know who else I'd have. Like, Kimari is okay, but he's just so weak. I'm kind of scared of having him in the party. Let's just go like this. I will be picking up the chest with the holy waters, but probably not the other one that has mega potions. There's gonna be a lot of backtracking to older areas in the future when I'm stronger to get all the stuff I missed. Just making sure I have all my equipment right. The slow proof matter. Does poison proof matter? Yeah, poison can matter. I think slow doesn't. That's a good question. Water ward could come in handy, probably won't though. Here, yeah, we don't need any of this. We'll have alchemy soon on Riku. For now we don't need any of these. With Orin, it's actually a good question if I want this. I'm not really sure. I'll just equip it. The Ice Strike, it's that I probably want Orn in with the Bashura encounters, and they do drain ice, so yeah. With Waka, we'll definitely want to evade counter Sleep Touch, that seems correct, and okay, this is good. Yeah. So, let me get that chest. This should be the Holy Waters. Okay, I'm stuck, that's not good. There we go.
What is it?
Were encounters disabled until then, or was I just lucky not to get one? Probably disabled, if I had to guess. Alright, is this fine? Should be. Let's keep going. I think if we get out of Gagazet with less than 5 ethers used, it's actually really good. Okay, so this is already one of the annoying fights. So there is something I could do which most likely would win, however it's not guaranteed, because yeah, I mean, there's some really weird stuff that can happen here, so I want to kind of do this. But this is kind of risky. Like, if I do this, I could actually lose. The problem with this is that Titus gets 2 turns here, and if he gets confused and it's the other party members, we can actually lose. So I think I can't do that. What I could do is slow Ga, but I'm not sure it's ideal. So yeah, I don't think so. I actually thought that this guy would, no sorry, this guy would get his turn first, and then I'd have one more turn there, and the others would then get their turns. So if I'm willing to use resources, I found that the encounters here aren't particularly difficult, by the way. And I do think this is the best one to use Stone Breath on, by the way, so I should probably just do that. Alternatively, I'd probably haste Lulu. It just costs so much MP to do that, especially because I'm probably not going to be giving her Osmos in this playthrough, so this is probably the optimal, still 100% safe way of winning this encounter. You do this and then yeah, basically just waste a bunch of MP on Lulu, but for now I think I'm just gonna Stone Breath here. This should work on the small ones. I think the bomb is immune. Yeah. Then basically how I tend to kill these is just with ice gems. Don't think we'll need the gems for anything else, so can probably attack once. There are 2 or more bombs, the ice gem strategy is a little bit riskier. I mean, I won't ever die. Like, worst case I can use a far plane shadow, I believe, to just insta-kill them, so yeah, if we get a bit unlucky with how the ice gems are distributed, it could cause some trouble though. Should have probably entrusted Titus's overdrive. Okay, so this one's really easy. I'm not going to use any overdrives on this. But I'm willing to let a lot of characters die. This one's easy because you literally can't lose, because these guys do absolutely nothing to Waka. Just gonna switch in characters that basically have low HP, so I need to heal less at the end, but I'm pretty much just gonna let Waka do this. Okay, looks like it paid off to hit Titus, so it really paid off now with the crit. So yeah, this area is definitely possible with only 1 ether, but yeah, I don't really want to risk anything. I'm just gonna use as much MP as it takes, and even in the Seymour Flux fight I'm gonna probably use at least 2 ethers. If I get really unlucky I might even have to do 3. Depends on Lance of Styx RNG, mostly. Oh, I'm still an ally by the way, that's not right, hold on. I forgot about this, yapping too much. Yeah, if Kimari had been Tactician, you'd already have quite a bit more overdrive now. But I think, I mean, no, Lulu should be Warrior, that's for sure. And I think Titus also Warrior, everyone else, I guess. I mean, ally is just so inefficient on Warren, it's never really right, but I don't really know. Like, it's not like anything's good on Warren, we won't do anything that can farm overdrive for him. Maybe Avenger, I don't know. I won't even bother changing it. Now that Kimari's overdrive isn't full, I can leave him an ally, of course, but it should have been Tactician while it was full. I do believe I will simply ignore every single chest, pretty much. This is exactly why we need Sleepbuster. This encounter is just a complete nightmare if you don't have Sleepbuster. These guys kind of don't do anything. The Bandersnatches, I feel like they're weaker than these wolf enemies from past areas even.
Let's see you under pressure.
That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I guess I can hit this one first. Not sure if this will kill. Let's just use one of these consumables. It's looking pretty good so far. I haven't gotten any of the far worse encounters yet that you can get. Okay, this one is quite annoying, but it's definitely manageable. So you can just ignore, honestly, just ignore this guy. He seriously just doesn't do anything. I believe half the time he just double cheers anyway, and even if he hits, it just inflicts dark and silence, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't even make characters fall asleep anymore. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that again. Yeah, there we go, he just basically chose to do absolutely nothing again. I should probably apply Dark. I just don't trust Kimari to do it anymore at this point. Could just flare this guy, it's probably worth it. I'm not sure if you can osmose these. I should probably attempt that. Wait, what? Oh my god, what? I thought he was weak to ice. Oh, I'm still. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'm retarded. Yeah, so good thing I didn't trust him. Looks like he cannot reliably hit that -5 MP on Waka. Whatever. We'll be using ethers anyway. There's pretty much no way around that. Also, I feel like I should just entrust to Kimari here. I kinda want to save it for Yuna as well, but probably shouldn't. Okay, yeah, that's 0, unfortunate. Was that really 3 turns? Did not feel like 3 turns to me. I should just threaten in a bit. Just thinking about what to do, I guess I'll throw Electro Marbles.
So be it. Calm down!
Another preemptive strike, not bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing here. Been critting a lot. I don't think I even have that much luck on Titus though. Should have activated one luck node on Titus, but really only just that one. So I forgot to heal after the other fight. That could have been bad. Actually, no, it couldn't have been bad because I had overdrives. Yeah, I'm really happy with this so far. Extremely fortunate, honestly. This is the way, right? Okay, ambushed. Yeah, this is definitely an overdrive. Question is which one? I can always do Riku, that's not bad. I kinda don't want to do Riku. If I just do this again, I'm gonna die on one character, but that's probably fine. Riku's is probably the most valuable one, okay, or just that happens. Definitely can't complain about this RNG. Maybe it's just a bad omen for the RNG I'm about to get though. For Seymour. That fight is really RNG dependent. I wanna say I think you can win 100% of the time, but the resource investment really wildly varies depending on the RNG you get if you wanna be 100% safe. Okay. I really hope I'm going the right way. I'm pretty sure I am. No, yeah, I'm definitely going the right way. It's fine. So yeah, these enemies are really annoying, and I'm pretty much just gonna far play and shadow them. I think that's the optimal way of doing this, because this encounter costs so much MP if you don't do that, or a silence grenade, that also works. These ones you can osmose also, maybe I should do that. I don't believe they grow from getting osmosed. Okay, that's acceptable RNG. You can't poison them anymore, that's really annoying. Actually, do I want Waka in? Because he can evade encounter. I guess I should switch his weapon. But I kind of want to kill them fast as well, because I'm going to waste a lot of Phoenix Stones on these. It's pretty likely that someone will die. I think I should just attack, honestly. Okay, that was good. Should probably... Actually, I can also use Hulu's Overdrive, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let's do that actually. Seems good. I don't know what else I would use it for, so yeah. Okay, I have no idea what that was. But I did it properly, honestly. I don't know what that was about. It's really weird. Felt like it was bugged almost. Oh yeah, speaking of bugs, I feel like I encountered a really weird one with Seymour Flux. So after reloading, it only happened after reloading. I had this bug where basically my slow proof just stopped working on the CTB cure. I don't know why. I've never had that issue before, but yeah, basically the characters I had slow proof on, and I did like make 100% sure I had slow proof on them, really did. Yeah, it just didn't work. Even if only one ice gem hits, I think we'll survive this, I'm pretty sure, so I can do that. And yeah, I hope that doesn't happen now, because I feel like I might lose if that happens, because it's a very integral part of my strategy to tank the CTB cures. At the very least, it would cost me very many ethers on Titus to keep slowing him after the CTB cures. Of course, I'm not 100% certain it was a bug. Maybe that's just some secret game mechanic I don't know about, but I don't think that was the case, because everything else was the same, but my slow proof just simply didn't seem to work. I don't know why.
We have
No, you wait. My bad. They imprison.
I don't think we need any of these. Should be enough holy waters. I don't need some for Unalesca too, but I think we have enough, it's fine. So what we definitely do want is Survivor for Alchemy on Riku. I think this one's essential, and we'll want Magic Booster for Lulu. I won't equip it yet though. And the ones I considered are basically anything that gives you null shock on a relevant character, so I guess not so much this one, but yeah, this. I did consider this for being able to do Ixion earlier. I could probably also do them by just spamming Mega Phoenixes. I haven't tested that yet. And basically everything that also gives you Null Frost, Null Tide is just perfect for Shiva, especially because Tundava is probably gonna put you in critical HP anyway, so these, and also onto very useful characters, Yuna and Hulu. This would make Shiva a lot easier if I were to purchase these, so yeah. Thankfully now I know that I can just do that later. Okay, now do I waste Hulu's MP on this or what? That's a good question. I think not. I mean, I'm gonna have to use an MP, an Ether on Waka in a bit anyway, so I can just Dark. Yeah, I guess. Yes, of course. If you can tell me what that is, I'd be very happy to know. Why not? Yeah, I suppose I'll just do that, whatever. I'm not confident that I'll hit her. I guess I'll just use a remedy. I didn't end up having to buy any remedies last time, so doesn't look like they're all that scarce, I guess. I should be fine using some additional remedies anyway. I suppose I can throw Electro Marbles. So I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed to be Water Gun next turn, so I should always be fine against that. Can Osmose with Waka, maybe. Is that the best thing I can do here? It sounds like I think CTB cure misses because of slow proof. So what I observed was that I had characters who were hasted and they had slow proof, and and obviously zombie, and when they were targeted with CTB cure, they were just delayed. Like they got a bunch of delay. Like I feel like that's not supposed to happen when I have slow proof. At least that was my experience. I'm not exactly sure if it's the same thing that we're talking about here. So I had an attempt where I had slow proof on both Titus and Riku, and yeah, I would just keep them zombied so they can tank all the CTB cures and Seymour doesn't get hasted, but whenever they would get hit by that, they would simply get delayed into oblivion and then I just couldn't win. I don't know why that happened though. Because it usually just doesn't happen, and everything else was the same, really. So that's why I feel like it was probably a bug. There wasn't anything different about the setups, basically. Just one time it would work and the other time it wouldn't work. How much HP does this thing have? I feel like this won't die. Guess I can Dark Attack. This is actually fortunate that I got the preemptive strike here, because now I can employ a different strategy that's gonna cost me less, I believe. Actually, do I even want that? So I usually just Sleep Buster this guy anyway, I could just do that. So yeah, Sleep Buster, and then Lulu would kill one. And yeah, Waka's the next one, so this is 100% safe, because he has evade counter. Guess I'll have to Ether Lulu after this fight, so I might as well spend all her MP here. Let's break the provoke.
So be it.
Maybe I should have saved some MP to use Bio, actually. Guess, wait, does Dark Attack even work against this guy? I'm not sure. Yeah, no, it should work, I'm pretty sure it works. Yeah, it works, okay, good.
As you wish.
I won't bother with Warren, whatever. Let's just keep Yuna in. Actually, maybe I shouldn't keep Yuna in, because she's my target of choice for switching out to, in case I need someone to Sunod. Let's keep Kimari in. I really don't like this enemy all that much, kinda annoying. Just takes a while to kill. Now I'm really curious about the CTB cure thing though. I feel like this game is pretty prone to bugs, especially if you save at it, but yeah, maybe. I'm pretty sure they were hasted though. Yeah, I'm a bit inclined to just test that, but I will do that off stream if I do decide to. Yeah, so what you're saying basically is that it'll miss if I'm hasted, and if I have slow proof that I'm not hasted, then it would attempt to delay me anyway, I guess, if I'm understanding correctly. Maybe I'll revive him because I want to entrust actually. But the thing with that is I just have like the same way of playing the first couple turns, I just always do that. And it should pretty much always leave either Titus or Riku hasted. Like, one of them could get broken, but the other one should definitely be hasted, so I feel like it can't really be that. As in broken, like with break and then petrified, not like armor break or that kind of stuff. Do I need more MP than that on Yuna? It could be good to have Flare. Probably gonna have to give her an ether anyway. Maybe not. I have overdrives. Let's try to tough it out here. I didn't really want to spend the resources to entrust to Kimari. So do I just start with Sleep Touch here? Okay, wait, what was my strat for this again? I think it's this, right? No, wait, I haste Lulu, right? I haste Lulu and then we do that. Okay. Not sure if Thundara and a hit from Titus would kill here. Could delay attack, I guess. I don't know. I think I'll just Thundaga. With the overdrives we've got, I think we'll just make it there without having to use any more ethers. It's just a bit unfortunate I didn't find the time to use Osmos. Actually, I'm even gonna buy you, I feel. Oh, no, never mind. It just takes so long to kill these, it's so annoying. Oh, I'd like to not Asuna with Yuna this time, because he's low on MP, but nobody else has it. I think I need to Dark again. I'll just wait for Kimari's turn. God, what an annoying enemy. Of course, I get this one again. I do want to just petrify. Then I can threaten, right? That should be fine. Oh, but will I get countered if I do that? I do something that'll let Titus and trust. I guess I can do fire. Okay, I did not know he would still counter that. I think I might want to... No, actually, I should still inflict Dark. In fact, I should probably Sleep Buster here. 9 MP is so expensive though. Okay, I'll try not using that actually, I'll just use a Phoenix down here. I'm surprised Kimari even deals that much damage with his physical attacks, by the way. Kind of expected them to be weaker. Oh, that's not good. Not particularly bad either. I don't think I wanna Ether Walk. I'm just gonna try here with the overdrives we've got. Oh, I still have an ally? Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, well that's definitely an overdrive. Recruz isn't even that amazing here, because this mech leader guy or whatever, yeah, he obviously is not affected by the map grenade mix. But I'll just do it anyway. Not like Waka's would be that much better for that purpose either, so... I just heal. I guess I just have to Ether you now. We're so close, it's such a waste, but yeah, sure, whatever. We have so far used way less Ethers than I was afraid we'd have to use, so yeah. One more is fine. Okay, yeah, wouldn't have been necessary at all. I guess, I mean, what encounter, like, it's just I can get 2 more, probably, if I'm really unlucky. Yeah, whatever, probably didn't have to do that. I just don't think we'll need all our ethers, so it should be fine. Now I might as well, I guess, summon for this. Why not? We're basically there, so too many overdrives. Okay, so we're at 1 hour already. I guess I should still do Flux though. Kinda want to show off this other stuff, but yeah, I think I'll just do Flux anyway. So we want slow proof obviously on Riku and Tidus. This weapon and alchemy. Just no-brainers, half MP cost is fine. We don't really need it, but yeah. For you now, I'll stone proof. Magic booster should not matter, but I will have it anyway. Oh wait, I actually didn't know she had stone proof. Hey, that's useful. Do I want it on her though? Stone proof. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll use it. Wait, did we get this from Biron or something? Biron and Tienka? I actually did not know she had stone proof. Soft bangle. No, that's definitely not recent enough for it to be their drop. Looks like I got it before Nuzlocke, but I really don't know where I got it from. Okay. Oh, I purchased it, of course. I purchased it from the merchant in the complaints. Yes, yes, I remember. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Very nice to have. That's because I guess, like, as soon as Riku gets zombied for the first time, I'm gonna keep her at like 200 HP for the entire fight, so I can't have her in for either the Blast Zone or whatever it was called turns or the Petrified turns, because I don't want her to lose her zombie status, and so I'm planning to switch Lulu in, basically, whenever that would happen, so she can tank whatever comes in, and if we have another stone proof, that's actually quite nice. For Orin, I guess we'd want a non-elemental weapon for the very unlikely scenario that might come up. Null-side, sure, why not? Sensor, I think doesn't work. On Seymour, at least. Maybe it works in Morty, not sure. We'll scan him at some point, because it's actually quite important to know when he's gonna enter a second phase, and Sleep Touch obviously is not relevant, although I don't know what else could be relevant. I did have SOS Reflectors on my test attempts, but then I forgot I had it and messed up one test attempt because of this, so I don't want to risk that again. I'll just equip this. And we want probably everyone in Comrade. I feel like Ally might be better, because there's so many empty turns I just end up passing. But I don't think Comrade is an issue at the very least, so yeah. I'm gonna leave this formation for now because I'm afraid I might get another random encounter. However, I don't want to go into the fight with this group. Okay, of course. Yeah, now I also have to run back to the save store. God, that's so annoying actually. Ugh. Oh, I even have Magic Booster and it still doesn't one shot. That's unfortunate. Okay, Titus having the first turn here is pretty annoying, which should be fine. Just making sure I'll attack the right one here. Yep. Guess I should equip the Magic Booster only a bit later too. Oh, I don't even have the Sleep Touch. Yeah, why did I change my equipment before actually entering the next screen? How annoying. Bio also costs more, doesn't it? Yes. Even the spells that aren't affected by magic booster still cost more. I wonder if I should just turn off encounters for this last bit. It's kinda really annoying. Okay, guess we have to switch this stuff back. Is there anything else I need switched back? I think no. This game just hates me. It's so annoying. Okay, I'm complaining too much. I'm pretty sure you can make it there without getting an encounter. Like 95% sure at least that's possible. Yeah, well, of course that had to happen, but I guess it doesn't really matter, because Yuna can still throw the gems. I do have to go to bed soon. I hope I don't spend like another hour here trying to get to Flux without a random encounter. That would suck. It has to be possible though. I'm like so confident you can get there without a random encounter. In fact, I feel like it should be in my favor to get there without getting a random encounter. Okay. Next try. Oh my god, man. I'm overjoyed. I got to fight these enemies. Okay, I don't technically need Lulu's MP. Can I make it so I can just take this attempt there? Yeah, I think I can do that. It's so unlikely that I'll need more than 10 MP on Lulu. Maybe 20 worst case. I think this is okay. But Titus's MP matters though. Really, that might really matter on Titus. I might waste an ether over this now. I'm just gonna take this though, I'm tired of it. Wait, can I kill? No. Okay. Or can I? Wait, is it 5 or 6? I think it's 5 hits, so it shouldn't kill. Nope, we're just taking this, I guess. Minus 4 MP on Titus. Yeah, that should be okay. I'm just gonna not have magic booster then on Lulu. She's never gonna attack anyway, I just need her to use bio basically. Alright, so what did I change exactly? This is still fine, this is fine, that's fine, that's fine, this is not okay. I mean, well, it's okay. Not like it would matter, but it's not optimal. Yeah, this should be okay. Everyone full HP. Alright, so we want to start on these guys. And I'll probably... yeah, okay. I did practice this just earlier today, so it's a pretty fresh memory. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know, I feel like when it's too fresh sometimes it seems to be like more prone to error. Although memory consolidation generally happens within like 30 minutes, so it should be fine. Yeah, I'm thinking if there's anything I might be forgetting, and I'm pretty sure this is fine. I maybe should write down his HP in case I don't get to track him, but it should be okay, really. So I actually did not test this fight for the current agility stat that we have on Kimari. When I did this, I had him on Yuna's board and I actually spent his level up, so yeah, he had more agility than this, but it should be okay. I'm pretty sure I can still scan him. Yeah. Okay. Right, so I have first strike, and I'm always so paranoid. Alright, so we start like this. This is just kind of necessary because, yeah, I mean, I don't love using Chocobo Wings, but how I would compensate for that if I didn't do that is we'll have a much slower start, and then I'll have to probably silence him on one of his spell casting turns. That still advances the cycle on this fight, obviously, so basically he'd waste 3 more turns and we'd get way more time. Oh yeah, also I need to pay attention. Okay, more T-acts after him, that's probably a good thing. However, it could also be really bad if I have the worst possible RNG. Anyway, we slow him next. Oh no, wait, more T-acts first. Okay, that's probably better. I mean, a lot can go wrong. It really depends. So I think this is RNG dependent, whether he or more T-acts first. We definitely want Bio and Magic Break here. Now we switch to Riku and Guard. So whoever gets hit here with the first lance, that's gonna be very relevant to how the rest of the fight goes, basically. Most optimal is Riku. Okay, perfect. Oh, that's amazing. That is so good. Just perfect. So now I can slow him immediately. So got CTB cured. Riku just sort of cures our poison here. And I'll leave her zombied for the entire first phase from here on out. Now we just need to shell people. Technically don't need to shell Riku, I guess. Oh, I also need to haste. Let's just use a Chocobo Feather here for Tidus, and then you can haste Yuna. Yeah, what's gonna be Break next? I don't really like switching out for this Break just yet, although no, actually I definitely should. I'm gonna switch Riku out. These Lunar and Light Curtains, we have way too many off, I don't mind using them whatsoever. We're gonna haste here. And Blast Zone is next for Seymour. We'll definitely switch Riku out, it looks like I can get one more turn. So we want Waka also shelled because he's gonna be the one actually tanking the spells instead of Riku, because I cannot heal Riku because she's always gonna be zombied. And so is this okay? Actually no, I mean this might be better actually, it's hard to say really, this could still be better. I just don't really want... Yeah, I think I'll do this. Okay. Yeah, I'll shell on those two. Yep, I could talk here, I guess. I'm not a big fan of talking early in this fight. You really need those early turns, because I'm... Yes, of course. That's a classic. So Riku tanks Blast Zone, but she's gonna be at like 1 HP after, this is okay. Actually, am I 100% confident that she tanks it? I've never seen a deal over 1100. I did at least 5 to 10 attempts at this fight. It should be fine. I'm pretty sure this is fine. Okay, yep. That's actually the highest damage roll I've seen so far, I think. I wonder if there was a chance of her dying. I hope not. Okay, so we're gonna have Lance of Sticks again. I can kinda heal... Wait, which do I have? Alchemy? I guess I should have had Alchemy on Waka. Yeah, I should have definitely had Alchemy. That's what I tested it with. So this is CTB Cure, which will go on Riku and simply miss, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, let me just make sure she's hasted in case that happens again, so I know this time. Okay, she's hasted, good. I don't want Waka in. I need Waka in fact. Let's do that. Then this is a good opportunity to get the Null Frost, although we need to Shell Iron or Titus again too. I'll do Null Frost first and then... yeah, okay. Then I can do this. This fight's gonna take a while, by the way. This is why I considered not even doing this today. I think we're gonna be here for a while. So I could switch to alchemy here. It's gonna be quite a bit until that. Yep, that's okay. Can talk now.
Do you let
You
I really like this fight though. I mean, it gets boring, but there's a lot of interesting stuff that can happen basically. Oh wait, we need haste, don't we? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of really interesting stuff that can happen in this fight, and you really have to be quite flexible here. This should just miss. Okay. And yeah, Lance of Sticks comes again, which I'm pretty sure cannot hit zombie fight characters, so I can leave Riku in, that's no problem. Let me just make sure everyone has Shell here. Shell... I mean, Riku doesn't need Shell, I guess. Yeah, actually it doesn't really need Shell, but I can Shell her anyway. Why not? Might be better to just defend on Yuna, maybe also on Titus actually. Okay, that's really good. If I do Asuna, should probably Holy Water first. Wait, does Asuna cure? I mean, it definitely doesn't cure Curse, and I also want the Curse gone, so no reason not to do this. This is this spell, then yeah, it's gonna be magic after the dispel. One Riku to come in there, yep, okay, this is looking really good. I just wanna make sure I get a turn here, so do I actually just only attack with Titus from here on out? Because it's really good that he has that turn, because if he didn't have that turn I'd have to delay attack, which I don't really want to do because I don't want him getting CTB cured. I think I'm actually just gonna attack because I don't want to mess up the turn order here, and then Yuna can switch out for Waka, he heals Titus, and Riku, yeah, this is good. Okay. Yep, this is fine. Perfectly fine. Waka should also have Shell, yes he does. I could also, I guess, wait, do we not have Shell here? Oh, guess not. Okay, now we do. Good thing I saw that. I mean, I wouldn't have died anyway, but yeah, wait, I need to attack. Only attacks. Not that it's necessary, but I could also just null shock here already. No, we end up just attack again. This shouldn't matter, I've never seen Yuna not charge or overdrive even when you don't switch to this, but just to be sure, actually we don't even need Yuna's overdrive. The strategy I'm gonna use is basically, I'll make him kill himself with his own spells by just using Reflect in a second phase. That is what I currently intend to do, so we don't technically need Yuna's overdrive, but it's still nice to have. Okay, so next up is break, and this is the optimal timing to scan, I believe. Kimari gets plus 10 agility from talking, that's kinda crazy. It's a lot of agility. Was still hasted, so I guess I don't need to go toward that early. doesn't really matter who gets hit by this so long as it's not Riku. Riku is the only one I can't get petrified on. I guess I can just do that. This is break, right? Yeah, yeah, it should be break for sure. And then Lance of Sticks next. This is exactly why I think Ally might be better, by the way. So there's so many turns you just spend doing nothing, basically. Okay. Oh, we always want to tie this in. It's not too bad if Lulu gets set here by the Lance, but it's also not amazing, so... I will switch her out. It's just really not that bad for anyone to get set as long as everything else is under control. On inconvenience, it's just not very bad, yeah. Well, it's not an inconvenience. I mean, okay, antidotes are like, what, 40 gil? Let's just use one of these. I want Morty to be low on HP as well, if I could target him. Oh, I don't have Sensor, that's what's wrong. How much does he have? Okay, 3.5k. I want Morty to be low when he enters the second phase, obviously, because that's like 6,000 damage less that I have to deal, and this is UTB Cure, if I'm not mistaken, followed by Last Zone. I will eventually protect my party members as well, but I don't think I need to do that in the first phase. It's pretty irrelevant. I always have time to do that in the second one, unless something goes really wrong, in which case I'd lose anyway. I don't know really what could go wrong. I think I've accounted for pretty much everything that can happen as long as I don't mess up. Okay, so this one obviously I need Riku out for. I like tanking it with Lulu, but Kimari is also okay, and Or needs to take a turn at some point, so let's do it now, I guess. Up again, just nothing to do here. What are we on next? It's the spell, isn't that by Morty? Pretty sure it's the spell. Yeah, so that's not an issue. I mean, even if it's not the spell, it really doesn't matter. So this is what Lulu is here for. Among other things, she also tanks break now. This spell, another magic break again. I've never run out of MP on Waka here, so I'm pretty sure that can't happen. Oh, well, I have, but like not in phase 1. It just didn't matter anymore in phase 2. Yeah. Okay, next up we have CTB Cure, followed by Lance of the Sticks, so that's pretty perfect. How much HP do you have left? Okay, I should do probably one more attack, yeah. It's also kinda good if Titus isn't power broken, but it's not necessary. I could dispel him if I wanted to, but I don't think I'll do that. Let's just put Riku in here before I forget. A little HPs can matter, so I do heal, even though it probably will not. I'm not for sure if I should guard with Yuna, probably not. Or the Lance turns. like it's better to just have more advantageous turn economy. Yeah, this is lands, I'm pretty sure. Should be. I mean, this would be very bad if it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. So we're gonna have to petrify again and then the spell. Okay, so I'm gonna have to maneuver that a bit cleverly. So this is the very first challenge we'll have here in this fight. I doubt it's gonna be particularly difficult to— oh wait, she was slowed, damn it, I forgot. That's okay though. Yeah, this is completely okay in fact. That's quite unfortunate. Yeah, so one of the reasons, right, that I did that at the start, using a chocobo wing instead of silencing him, is that now in this kind of scenario I could silence if I wanted to. However, I think it will not be necessary. So, because, yeah, Waka already has the shock and so does Yuna, so it's really okay, I think. I just do this. Oh yeah, okay, if he gets a turn there, it's super okay even. Can I even do this maybe? No, I cannot. Shell should be more important here. He might die, but that's okay. Alright. That looked kind of weird, like a little bit glitchy. Should be fine though, I don't think anything weird happened here. Just feel like the effect for the nulls didn't show up. So what was this again? That's UTBQR, isn't it? Yeah, should be. Okay, I didn't really talk too much, that's making it harder to remember stuff, especially because I'm kind of sleepy, but it should be okay here. It's nothing too dangerous, as long as I watch his HP. Oh, well, okay, that's a lot of damage. I guess I didn't account for the power break, it's okay. I'll still have a lot of turns to hit him, it's not a big deal. So he's not currently— no wait, he is shelled, okay. Just need to heal Waka and then Riku in. Yep, and then should be the spell again. And that's Lance, yeah, should be Lance of the Sticks. Set up the null tide. And you should have shell too, so yep, can switch out. Everybody has shell, wonderful. Yeah, again, kinda nothing to do here. Did I take a turn on everybody? I scanned, I took a turn on Oren, yep. Yeah, is there anything I can do? Not really, right? I also don't really want to deal more damage to him than necessary, because it might upset the cycle, which I'm used to. I kinda already did, but let's not do too much more damage here, unless it's necessary. Actually I want to entrust to Waka, I think this is a good time to do it. So I entrust, then I switch out for Lance, so that's fine. Should have probably done that a little bit earlier, but I've never really entrusted a second time on Titus, or like never had to do that, so I highly doubt it'll come up. And so, yeah, okay. The spell, yeah, how sure am I that that's the spell? I'm pretty sure it's the spell. Even if it's not so relevant. Okay, so let's see TB Cure next. So I'll have Riku in for that. attack Morty a bit, and then I kinda need Riku to get a turn there though. Let's do this. Okay, this is fine. This is also fine, but okay, whatever. Am I willing to take this risk? No, let's not. I'm like 99% sure she'd get another turn, but really don't want to risk it if I don't have to. 77,000, we're getting there. How much does Morty have? 5,000, okay. Attack him. Oops, that was the Petrify. Oh god, I'm so retarded, what am I doing? Not pay attention. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's nothing to worry about. No worries. Just, no, do I have to make a Phoenix? No, I don't think so. Okay, this will, no, it's fine, it's fine. I'm like 99% sure there's nothing wrong with what I just did. I'll just probably have to use a consumable for this. I was not thinking at all, kind of spacing out, because this fight is just taking too long. Anyway, if I do this, do I have to use a Chocobo wing? I don't think so. It's just lands next. The problem is that you will die if I don't have her at full, so I could also Mega Phoenix. Okay, this is the first throw of the run. Yeah, so he's gonna get CTB cured, right? I definitely need Titus Hasted, so I think I'm just gonna use a Chocobo wing here. I need Titus Hasted to get rid of a slow after this. And this is a Styx turn, right? Should be. So we want Titus out for this. And then I'll switch him back in immediately after. How much HP do we have? One more T, okay. Yeah, I've never done that before, so I've never been in this situation, but I doubt we'll have too much trouble with that. It's also water next. I think Waka has null tide, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Okay, let me actually look up on stream. I wanna, so this one, if I get it wrong, could actually be bad, so I wanna be 100% sure that I'm right about what the next attack is. Yeah, okay, it's Lance of the Sticks. Wonderful. Let's hope Riku gets hit by that, so it's gonna be CTB cure also, right after that. I didn't Morty have a turn here. Oh yeah, break, okay, yeah, so it's CTB cure and then Lance of the Sticks, okay. Wonderful, that's nothing to worry about. I will probably want Titus in. It's still better that he gets hit than Yuna or Waka. And then yeah, this is okay. I'm just not too enthusiastic about. No, actually, this could not be okay. There is a small chance that this is not okay, because if this happens and Yuna gets hit, then if I don't holy water her, she's gonna get CGB cure, and then I have to kill her off, which should be fine actually. I don't think that really matters. If I don't kill her off, I mean, I could wait to kill her, but I don't think that's the play. So if Yuna doesn't get hit, obviously it's all fine. Should I maybe handle this differently? I could delay attack Morty if I'm really worried. Yeah, I think I just do that, right? And with Titus' next turn be... Yeah, this is definitely fine, okay. must have been a crit. That's a lot of damage. I like that I did that. It's kind of making things more exciting. Anyway, lands, we need to shell people. I need to shell Titus specifically. And now I need to hope that Yuna doesn't get hit. Okay, could be worse. So now I'm gonna have to shell Riku because now Titus is our new scapegoat for tanking the CBT, no CTB cures. Oh yeah, CBT is also nice, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we don't want to holy water him. I'll probably just antidote. I definitely want Shell now on Riku because she's gonna have to tank the spells. I'll switch out Titus, make sure he's hasted, yes he is. It takes a while for him to get that. Yeah, okay, this is fine. We are completely fine here. Nothing messed up, thankfully. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be ready for the second phase soon though. Guess there's no point to doing that. Okay, so now we just get a bunch of turns. I guess I could just holy water him as well. Do I want to do that? Okay, so this is this spell next, and then it's gonna be Petrify. Yeah, I think we'll have to tank another CTB cure, so I don't want to holy water him just yet. The upside of that is I could already give him an ether, and I could give him mana tonic, so we'll have more MP. Maybe I just do no, I don't want that. Okay, so it's water next. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's water next. Just tank with these guys now. Okay, making sure again we have shell and haste on everyone. Okay, so second phase is where things get a bit more serious, obviously. And I guess I can do Null Blaze as well, preemptively, although it probably won't matter because he's gonna be in the second phase soon. So hope nobody dies here. That would suck. Okay, wonderful. Now we up the spell next, I'm pretty sure. Can just hold that potion this damage off. I think I have to attack Morty also, just one more time. Can I already reflect, by the way? Yeah, I can reflect already. Pretty sure he won't be using the fire thingy. Okay, this is fine. Let's start setting up those reflects. Maybe, yeah, okay, we definitely want it on Riku, we probably want it on Yuna, that's less critical. And Titus is not necessary, but I do tend to prefer having it on him as well. Right now I can't reflect Titus because apparently that works on the CTB cure. Pretty sure I won't need these star curtains, although... Am I really 100% sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I won't need 10 at least. They're okay against Shiva, I suppose. I mean, whatever, I'll just wait for Yuna's turn. There's no need to risk stuff. Okay, this should be the fight. Actually, I could even use this overdrive. No, wait, if I do, I might proc this. Yeah, no, let's not. I'll just do it like I practiced that, which involves not using his overdrive just yet. I'm gonna have the overdrive on Seymour basically to have a mental broken so he deals more damage to himself with his own spells. Also the power break is useful enough, I guess, if I have to tank cross cleave, which should not happen, but it might, so you never know. This should be Lance now, yeah, Lance, okay, yep, so there's no issue with that. nothing I have to pay attention to on the turn order. I could just not haste. I could give Waka the thing as well. Is this likely to come? No, actually, no. You know what? I definitely need it on Titus. Now that I think about it, it definitely has to be on Titus. It would be really stupid if I did it on anyone else. It's not terrible to also do it on Waka, but yeah. It's just not necessary. CTB cure lands. We're all fine with that. Pretty sure the Null Frost won't come up again. I can start protecting people. Not Riku because she's gonna get dispelled. Or not dispelled, but at least Challenge Protect is gonna be gone. Waka, sure, Waka's okay to protect. And I'll have it on Yuna as well, which I have to apply with this because she has Reflect, I believe. Did I put it on Yuna? Oh, not yet, okay. I can still do it with that. Okay, so after this CTB cure, I think I can cure Titus and put Reflect on him. Also, I need Riku in for this anyway. I think the best thing to do here is just Asuna, because he's also slowed. Oh man, that's a lot of delay. Of course, I'll be hasting her as well, so it won't be quite as bad. Yeah, okay, so time to cure this stuff. It's Petrify. Yeah, the Petrify is annoying actually. It's not amazing timing, it's just because I dealt too much damage to Morty now. It's a little bit shifted, but it's fine. I'm gonna heal. Reflect everyone. I will just use these star cartons. Okay, who has Reflect right now? Riku has it, perfect, and he needs it, and Yuna also, okay. Still have Lulu in for the Petrify. And this is Blast Zone, if I'm not mistaken. It should be, yes. Okay, perfect, here we go. Now I need the Mana Tonic. Just gonna delay Morty forever. Okay, I could also Reflect Waka. It's, I mean, something I can definitely do. I have nothing better to do. Oh, does Zulu have enough HP to tank Total Annihilation? Yeah, I'm sure she does, okay. Okay, then let's Reflect Waka. I'm really careful here, don't want to mess anything up. Blast Zone. And then you should immediately enter a second phase. Wait, no, he didn't. I guess I have to hit him or what? Or he does it at the start of his turn. So this is not a bad opportunity, I guess, to use this. And then after that it's gonna be Total Annihilation. Yeah, let's maybe heal Yuna first. Wait, so what exactly? I've never actually procced the second phase like this. So it's like what he counters with something that sets either his own or Morty's turn delay to 0. I should look that up. I can find it. Where is he? Oh, here, okay. So counter is HP less than 50%, Mighty Guard Self, Synchronized Annihilation mode engaged, set to phase 2. Wait, what? Is that supposed to like set his delay to 0 or something? I could have sworn there was something like that, I don't see it right now. Oh yeah, okay, wait, it's more T, okay, so more T syncing with Seymour, that's the one. No wait, it doesn't. Okay, hold on, I'm pretty sure there was something like that. I don't see it though. I guess I should just do it like I've always done it just to be sure. There's really no reason to just overdrive here with Waka. That's not how I'm used to doing it. I'm just scared of like proccing something really stupid that's gonna kill me. I'm pretty sure that won't happen though. Okay, I just don't see it right now. Yeah, I don't see it, okay. So, considering I'm unsure of what's going to happen, I'm just gonna do it like I'm always doing it. So Morty's HP is low, correct? Yes, wonderful. Oh wait, what's Morty doing next actually? Is it... Wait, yeah, that's... I've been talking for so long I forgot what Morty's last turn was now, because I have to look that up again. Okay, it's CTB cure. In that case, yeah, I should just do it, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, so the very worst thing that could happen is they get a turn after Waka. But if Seymour gets a turn, we're all reflected, nothing bad can happen. Because Morty has to take a turn first, and then he can use Total Annihilation, and then Morty could cross cleave, which is the only actually dangerous thing. So I'm gonna use Waka's Overdrive here. This should then Mental Break him. Okay. And I think he's gonna use Mighty Guard now. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, I have so many turns, wonderful. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure nothing can go wrong here. I'm just gonna keep delaying Morty forever, and you can't really do anything about that. Really, I do have to use an Ether on Riku, however. I can also heal, ooh, just in case. Okay, she won't need a high potion, there's no way. I can Ether here, he is... Yeah, there's no way he can kill anyone here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so basically we won at this point. I'm pretty sure there's absolutely nothing that can go wrong from here on out. Just attack until we win. I can even flare with you now, but I don't want to do that right now to not break the copycat chain. I'm just gonna check again. Everyone has reflect, right? That did not dispel the reflect. Yes, okay. We have reflect. Yeah, it should only be shell and protect that it gets rid of. Yeah, so we just have to pass turns a bunch, copycat, and eventually he's just gonna die to his own spells here. The Ether on Riku is also not strictly necessary, by the way. I just want to be completely safe here. Especially considering I didn't end up even getting close to using all of my Ethers in the previous playthrough, so there's really no reason to hoard them as much. Last time I did have to hoard my items because I just didn't really know how many of them I would need and so on. Yeah, this is also, by the way, a very nice secondary effect of the breaks, because now I deal way more damage to Morty as well. I could... no, never mind. Yeah, If you didn't have Shell, you'd take way more damage, so yeah, if you have really good turn economy, you could kinda dispel him and then use Waga's Overdrive once he enters a second phase. Just delay it a bit, that definitely works, but yeah, I guess I have no reason to do it really. Next one is gonna heal him, unfortunately, but it's fine. $22,000, almost done. No, there's no point, just pass turns. I could haste Seymour, yeah, fair enough, I could do that, I guess. It's just not necessary. Just like Morty's absolutely never getting a turn again. It's already over. It's not necessary at all. He's gonna easily die here. Next spells, and then I summon. Actually, no, I will not summon. So I have Juno's Overdrive for the next exploration part. I could still haste him, of course, but yes, as you can see, it's absolutely not necessary. Yep, got it at this point. Yeah, let's hope I don't do that prey thingy again with a more difficult boss. Okay, GG. I again have no idea what that does. Does she run away? Probably useless on Oren. Oh, Sense Preserver, that's not useless at all actually. So there's a chest somewhere here, if I remember correctly. Yep. Okay, so I'll do the level ups, and then I'll probably call it a day. Yeah, I was gonna show off the new Seraph strat that I was gonna use, but I guess I can do that tomorrow because the stream is already almost 2 hours. I'll just do the level ups here, and call it a day. I think it's just all linear right now. Don't need to make any decisions, so there's kind of nothing to see here. Can probably just click off. Or maybe there's something I forgot that's not linear. Should also speed this up a bit. Okay. Oh man, it's already so late. Jeez. He's not watching the time at all. It's okay though, I don't have to get up early obviously, considering it's Sunday. It's just a little bit disruptive for my sleep schedule. Clocks went forward an hour. Oh yeah, that might be it. Because I could have sworn less time passed. That would explain a lot. Yeah, with Lulu we'll just get the double cast for sure. I mean, I could put a sphere there, HP. Yeah, I could do that, I suppose. Any reason not to do this? Let me think. Kimari will definitely have enough HP. Riku too. Yeah, I think I can do that. So we won't be down there for in a while, or for a while I guess. With Lulu, I haven't tested how exactly it went. I haven't tested exactly how this will affect the +1 agility. Is this even a new agility tier? I don't know. I haven't tested how this will affect the Unalaska fight yet. We might not need to skill that. I think the Unalaska fight is basically the very last time I'll need to take a turn on Orin that's not threatened, so yeah. Okay, I think we're done for today. Thanks for watching and potentially see you next time. Goodbye.